Today is Sunday, April 13th. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video because it's gonna be longer than my normal Sunday videos. I do like to keep Sundays short and sweet. But I was just rewatching a video that I did, and I'm very upbeat. I'm very optimistic. I'm very positive. And I went from is the glass half full or half empty type of mentality to be happy you have a glass and be happy something's in it. So I try to see the best in everything. I really do subscribe to the mentality that if you failed but learned, it's still a win, not a loss. However, everybody is not happy. Everybody is not upbeat. Everybody does not believe the things that I believe. Everybody doesn't believe peace is possible because life has beat them down in different ways. Everybody does not believe that they have the ability to change their circumstances because they've been conditioned to every time I try to do something right, something bad happens. I take 5 steps forward and I fall 4 back, sometimes 5, sometimes 8. So please know that life beat my ass too, real bad, and put me into some dark spaces where I did not make the right choices, where I did not surround myself with the right people, where I tolerated the wrong things because of my fear of abandonment and loss of an illusion, loss of people I thought I couldn't be without. And when you heal, the clarity that you gain from having your mind and your heart work in sync is that you you can clearly see that sometimes it's survival. Sometimes it's a trauma bond. Sometimes those people keep you down on purpose. And that's why you're not making progress. And that's why you're not getting better. And that's why your life is not changing. Sometimes we can't see the patterns that we repeat or the cycles that we are trapped in because of our literal surroundings, people, places, and things. You have to be able to look at your entire life from present day to as far back as your memory will allow you to go. You have to be able to acknowledge all the things that hurt you. And if you don't heal, deal, process, and address those things, it will create a darkness in you. And eventually it will be a darkness that you cannot control, that you cannot tame, and it stains and taints everything that you come into contact with. If you have healed, you scratch the surface, but you don't get to the root of the problem, the root of the issue, the root of the concern, the root of the traumatic response or emotional response. You are able to gain certain things, but you're not able to keep them. So you can attain, but you can't maintain. There is not going to be that consistency that's needed. Repetition, right? But it doesn't have to be doing the same thing. It has to be having the same intention. Every day I wake up and I say, I'm going to have a great day. Every day I wake up and say, I'm going to learn from the day before so I can grow, so I can be better, so I can stop making the same mistakes. I keep talking about this. I posted this a couple of days ago. When Rafiki hit Simba in the head, Simba ducked the second time because Simba didn't like getting hit in the head. It only took one time for him to say, I don't like that. Sometimes lessons, most of the time, lessons can be that simple. You don't like that. Don't do it again. Change your behavior. That's why reality therapy is my favorite. If you don't like your behavior, then you have to change it. But choice theory and reality therapy talk about how our basic needs have to be met. And when they're not met, we go out of our way to make them happen. Love. Go to the root of love in your life. Were you loved properly as a child? Did you see love displayed properly? Did people harm you physically, sexually, emotionally, mentally? Did people teach you directly or indirectly that it's okay for people who love you to harm you, to hurt you? That you're the problem, that you should stay around, that you should be the one who always takes the blame and try to fix it. Assess and address. You got to get to the root of whatever is going on with you so you can be the beautiful garden that you are, so you can flourish, so you can thrive. Peace is possible, but it's not going to just come to your feet. It's not going to just come to your doorstep. You have to work for it. And the first step is acknowledging what parts you do feel you played and making that right first and foremost. And then it's about addressing those things that weren't your fault, things that were done to you. Inability to communicate, inability to understand based on age or experience or the way you've been conditioned, raised, trained to connect the dots. This thing happened, and then this thing happened, and then this thing happened. So I reacted like this. I made choices that align with this. I associated with these type of people. It all goes together. Literally everything we do, the foundation was laid in our childhood. I have made the transition of working with adults now, and I was just asked yesterday, is there a significant difference? And there hasn't been, because I'm helping them heal their inner child. And I had to heal mine too, because that's where the brunt of my traumatic events happen. I'm very honest. I'm very open. I'm not humiliated, ashamed, or embarrassed, but I have been. Not just because of what happened, the result of my behavior based on the things that happened. I own what is mine. I don't tolerate, accept, or consider the other things because they're not mine. I have the ability to understand how people in my family are limited, how they are tapped out at capacity based on their experiences, what they were grown up, what they grew up with, what they were shown, what they were exposed to. I understand why sometimes people just don't know better. But what I don't understand is in today's day and age with technology, with the access that we have to information, why do you stay there? Once you open your eyes and you recognize that something bad happened to you, and you start to just think about it, you don't even have to be like healing from it, but you start to process it, then you have to address it. And I think that's why people shy away from these conversations. People shy away from admitting because they're afraid of feeling all the emotions attached to these events. They're afraid of taking ownership for their bad behavior, for the changes in their personality, for maybe being harmful themselves. If you don't want to sit down with a therapist to process these things, you can, find a support group. You can get some shadow workbooks. You have to start processing everything that happened so that you find the balance between that dark side of you and the light side of you. There's balance there. And sometimes you need to be hardcore. Sometimes you need to be tough. Sometimes you need to be no nonsense. Sometimes you need to be cutthroat. But not all the time. And you can't let people or situations dictate or determine who you want to be or who you're going to be. Make good choices. Do what is best for you without apologies, without explanations. It's okay if people don't like it. It's okay if people don't agree with it. As long as your intentions are pure and good and you're trying your best. And I was just led to make this video because I'm sunshine and rainbows and roses now, but I wasn't always. And I know that other people are still in that place that I've been, similar or worse. So I want you to know, peace is possible. I have said this before. I haven't said it in a while, but I have a trauma story that would knock your head off. So to see me smile, to see me be happy, to see me have the capacity to love that I have based on the things that I've experienced, it's like an anomaly. But it's a blessing to me. God put me here to be a healer, and I have been able to heal myself. And I hope these videos find who they need to find and they're helpful. I hope that even though it's a couple more minutes longer than you may want, that you listen to the whole thing so that you can realize and find out and identify whatever you need to so that you recognize that peace is possible and that you can create it in your life. You can be your own hero. You can ask for assistance from people who really love you and care about you. They don't mind helping you if they want to. They don't want you to carry the burdens by yourself. Learn from the past so that your present and your future thrive. No more just surviving. No more suffering in silence. We are healed and healthy over here. Come to this side. Make good choices. Have a good day. Be blessed and stay amazing. Take care of yourself.